All right, I got Keith here. Keith is, what's the name of your company, Keith? I'm sorry, brother.
Overmyer Roofing.
All right, how long you guys been in business?
Going on 20 years here in September.
20 years, but you only started using Project Mapit, what, about a year ago?
Yeah, last year, yeah.
So what was it that, from all your experience and everything that you've been through in this industry, what did you see in Project Mapit that made you sign up for a demo when you first saw it, or made you sign on? What was the attractive part where you like, oh my gosh, this can move the needle?
So everybody knows, or a lot of people know, Google Maps, right? So that's pretty obvious. You can write something in that you want to find and, get different options and, places or things where places are. But with Project Map, it seemed like it was pretty sick because, we know we do a lot of work in Stroudsburg, East Stroudsburg, the Poconos, but how much of that in specific areas do we do? I can't really pinpoint that, but with being able to have some place that we can just drop all our projects as well as reviews and photos too, which are huge. I thought that was really awesome. So we can build that recognition in certain neighborhoods or areas, or if somebody's just going through the list of roofers that they might be interested in working with and they see a map of the homes that we have done in their area, just to build that trust even more than we build not using Project Mapit. So yeah, I thought that was a really cool part of it, just to be able to build trust through that platform. And then also once they see everything else that we can offer them, aside from just building the roof, then we might be able to help them over the competitors.
Yeah, it's cool because you're able to lower the customer's guard because they've seen that, hey, you actually do work, right?
True.
In the area. You're not just some guy that's coming around that's going to say what they want to hear, right? There's a big kind of stigma around the contractor, right? People are nervous, apprehensive maybe. So, what advice would you have for a homeowner that's looking to choose a contractor?
So there's a lot, right? But I think if somebody's willing to put themselves out there on social media too, and job site videos, projects, just being current versus long lag times in between posts, I think that's huge. At least the company is active. I mean, Google's great too because it's candid feedback, good or bad, which is also huge for both sides. But referrals are huge too. But then the best platform for referral is also Project Mapit too, because in a way you have the referrals on the screen of who you worked for successfully. You're not just saying, yeah, we've done hundreds of homes in your area without being having proof to that. So yeah,
a homeowner would rather see one job done in their area and have total proof of it with what that customer had to say, where maybe they know them. Maybe they can text that person right in the middle of your meeting. You know what I mean? So it's a nice, comforting thing. What has coming to these shows at Certainty and different shows maybe that you've been to, how has that transformed your business? Why do you come to these shows?
Yeah, so I think the thing with, especially what Certainty does for us, or at least for everyone that's here, if someone's willing to invest their time into you or me, and even if you've heard it before, a lot of these breakouts I've been to, but I still go because you might take one thing, two things away from your time invested here today, but that could essentially save you time or help propel your business or just your personal growth too, and compress that time down. So there's so many hundreds of good people here to meet today, and the opportunity might just be from meeting someone, grabbing a water out of the bucket over there versus going to some breakout. But either way, if the companies are willing to invest in us, utilize that, leverage that time, make the connections. And a good friend said, years ago that I heard, and it sticks with me, your network is your net worth. So, you get yourself around good high level people, and you're just going to raise, to that level too.
Well, I love everything you're saying, everything you're doing. Your company is great as well, and Steve speaks very highly of you.
Thank you.
Just as much as you speak highly of them. So it's really cool to see that synergy. Want to just say thanks again for taking the time.
Right on, brother.
And we'll see you next time. All right, man?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And
Oh,
the
what
short
is this?
guy here next to these ginormous gentleman.
Man.
You get style 1, style 2,
Come on now.
and all blacked out style 3,
Right.
baby.
Steve.
Dude, you deserve it, brother. You deserve it.
Thanks, dude.
You know I love you.
Yeah, you're the best.
Merch by Project Map It.
Yeah, right.
Get it while it's here.